Colours of Australia takes us on a journey of inspiration. Through our green forests and bushland, earthy landscapes and crystal blue oceans. We're here to show you exactly how you can achieve one of our beautifully styled rooms at home. And we have the perfect person to inspire you along the way. I'm here today with Australian artist Ash Holmes. Who better to talk with about the colours of Australia than a creative Sydney local? Drawing on colour psychology and her environment, Ash practices on Guringai land, which inspires her abstract paintings. We're very fortunate to feature some of Ash's artwork on set today. So Ash, tell me your story and the kind of artwork that you create.
For the last 10 years now, I've been a full-time artist, and before that it was always something that I would practice in between jobs and before and after full-time work outside of being an artist.
And tell me about your style of artwork.
My subject is always related to the natural environment or using colours that you'd find in the natural environment. So although my work is abstract, the compositions are led from compositions you'd find in nature.
So Ash, it seems that the Australian landscape is a big inspiration for you. How do you incorporate that in your work?
So with my work, I feel like I've never been drawn to painting or expressing subjects that weren't the natural world. So for me, the natural landscape of Australia, there's so much to offer in terms of the rich tones and the raw compositions that you'll find in places that you wouldn't expect as well.
And tell me about colour psychology, because I understand that's important to you. How does that play out in your work?
That was something I learnt about only in the last 4 years. So that came from a curiosity of me wondering why I was so drawn to certain colours and really repelled by other colours once I started to learn about the scientific background between colour and how we process colour. I usually start with a colour that I believe I want to see on an emotional level, and then I'll build from that. So I'll usually put pink and green together as a combination.
One of my favourite combos, actually.
Yeah, there's something about the contrast between them, but the harmony between them. And from a primal aspect of those two colours together, green is nature. It's also calming, it's new life, it's regrowth, it's inspiring. And then when you combine that with the properties of pink, it's just kind of, together they're quite a strong duo, but visually not hard on the eyes either.
How important is it to have artwork in the home?
I feel like for me personally, it just finished our space, having that personal touch and the energy of the artists in the artworks as well. It's kind of like selecting the company that you want in your home. It does add that element of a one-off piece and that sentimental meaning that the artwork might have, or at the time that you acquired it, it might bring back that memory of that time as well. So for me, I feel like it's crucial, and it doesn't always have to be a lot of pieces. It could be one or two that mean a lot to you.
But what advice would you give to somebody who is choosing art for the home? Because people often get very sort of caught up in the way to choose art.
I would say when buying art, look into the artist, look into their story, realise that you are supporting an artist who's put in a lot of time to make that piece, and also to select works that may not match every element of your home but just feel right for you.
And what advice would you give regarding colour palette? How would you advise people to choose colours?
I would say to go with the colours that make you feel good, or the colours that you're seeing that you have that immediate kind of positive or calming reaction, or any emotion that you want to feel from your space. For me, colour is now about the way it makes me feel and how it brings nature into my space as well.
Thank you, Ash. I've loved talking to you.
You too, thank you.